Hi, hello, welcome to section 3, and I'll share the PowerPoint on my computer. We don't have projector today. I'll share my PowerPoint on my computer, and let me know if you have any questions. Let me get my PowerPoint. I'll share the entire screen. So now you can see what we're learning this week. We're learning decision structures, if and else, or many multiple decisions, identified loop, and the nested loop. So programming structures. So programming usually contain condition as Boolean expressions to define true or false, writing Boolean expressions, and what's relational and logical operators, selection, loop, and nested structures. Programming structures. All the programs contain three fundamental structures in any programming activity. First one is sequencing, so do it by steps. And the other one is iteration loop, and the other one is selection loops, which is making decisions. So here is a sequencing, we do it step by steps, and then the other one is by selection. If it's raining today, we bring an umbrella, otherwise we bring a caps. And the other one is a loop, and we can control and define how many times that we loops. Second, the PowerPoint have issue. And so here is the first one, how to write Boolean expressions. Okay, if and else bias with a small comparison symbol. So show you in here. So B greater than A, okay, now if you run this program, we save it. This program, so we're showing that greater than A because B is a larger number than A, and if these conditions return true, okay, and we're executing the next line. That's basically how if and else do. Next one. Okay, so the other one is loop. So here is a simple while loop. I'll show you how to write it. So we set an initiator. Why we call it I? Because it's the initiator. You can set from 1 or 0 is okay. And while I is less than 5, this 5 means how many times you want to loop it through how many times are you want to loop it through the code, okay? And bring out the I. So in here is 5 times and start from 0. And don't forget the stopper plus equal to 1, which is mean that how many times that it will be increased. So it loop 5 times and then stops. That's a simple, let's say. So it loop 5 times and then stops. Okay, stop exactly exactly whenever it's equal or less than 5. So we will stop at 4. So we should control this part, we should control how many times it moves through, and where is star, how many it increases for every times. Now, here are some simple comparison operators. Double equal means checking that is equal or not. And explanation plus equal means that if it's not equal. The other one is greater than, less than, and greater than or equal to with the operators. The other one is another one. The other one is a logic gate, which is n, which is check. If one sign is 0, it will return 0, which is false. Or is one of the sign have to be true, so then it will return true. Not is reversing the results of the true. Okay. So as we learn this, so now you can write in your computer. Okay, let's see. You can write in your computer. Yeah, you can. Yes, yeah. You turn on the IDE. Yes, it's in here. So you should check the syntax of the if and else. I can show you. It's, I'm trying to remember. So what I'm going to use another way to use n and 4. Okay? Yep. Or get and get. You can see that actually another operation as well. Yep. Yep. So, truly how how it interacting was showing what the output of it. me in here and show something else. Mm, yep, true. Very good. So, okay, next we can try a next one. The other one is selections. As we all know, most likely there are not only one condition, even though in real world and computing as well. So we can do if and else. So in Python, it doesn't have switch cases, and we can use if and else. As we already tried this pictures on the right-hand side, you have tried the condition by checking both conditions by using and. So now I'll show you how to write syntax of if and else. And the other one is else. So whenever the first condition that did not meet the requirement, it will always go to the second conditions. So if A is not greater than B, A is smaller than B. So B is greater than A. So whenever the first condition did not meet, it will always go to the second condition, which is else. That's the usage of else. And here is the structures. Whenever the first condition did not meet, it will always go to else. And here's a complete example of it. I can show you in my, so I can write down in my computer, so you can check the syntax specifically. It's in here. Yep. So we're asking the user for inputting if it's raining or not. So in here is using all to check capitals and small. But we can turn it into small. I can show you something else later. So we can just check the capital. It's fine as well. If it's raining, then need to bring. So the other one is it's not raining. We can bring a cap today. On it, asking the user to input. If we input Y, yes, we need to bring umbrella. If we enter something else, call N or anything, it says that we need to bring a cat today. We bring a cat today. We bring a hat today. Sure, you can try this one on your computer. Yes, yes. Hmm. Yep, yep, that's true. Yes. That's how you write if and else. And yeah, you can use all the check as well. Just I did not use it. I turn it into capital. So that will check both condition as well. Yep, yep, yep. You can use this one as well. Besides what we're showing and what I'm showing and what you use. Yep, yep, yep. What you're writing is correct. Yep. Mm, yeah, very good. Yes. Yep. There's actually another way. Yep. Yep. You just take a look. Oh, yeah. So what you're writing, so your syntax is error here. Uh, yep. Okay, we can go to our next steps. So here is the easiest selection of if and else and else if. So most likely, we not only have two options, and we can add three options of it. You take an example. If a college student grade based on the mark, like high distinction, distinctions, credit, pass, and fail. So here I show you how to write a program to classify which mark they will be achieved in. So first, we're asking the user to input the mark. We don't know if the greater than A5, you will be award high distinctions. And then here is else if and are the conditions of the else if. Okay, which is final greater than 70, which student will be awarded distinctions. Else if final mark is greater than 60, it will be awarded credited. Greater than 50, so will be pass. So if you did not met all of these above condition, means that you will be fail. Okay, and then we run it. For example, number 9 will be failed. We return no and run it again. If we get 100, you will be high distinctions. So that's how you use if, else if, and else. So they can met as many as condition as you want. Okay. So the next one is simplify structures by using if and else as well. So as I show you, else conditions. So there will be, as long as you run this code, there will be one condition in here always execute. If none of above, it will be the last one. Okay. Or any one in here, but there only one condition will be executed. Logics, if an employee working more than 3 hours, that's another questions. If an employee that worked for 30 hours and we have to calculate 30 times 20 and return 600 as the answers. So for example, and yeah, here is a simple calculations. For the first 20 hour, you will get 400. For 40 hour, you will get 900 because you get bonus. You will get $30 per hour after the 30 hours. So now I'll encourage you to try on your computer and I'll assist you. Yep, you can write it. Yes, 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 yes. No, you can ask me if you don't know. Yes. Ah, okay, okay. You don't know this one. I can show you the map. So which of the flow chart is here? No, no. Um, So, yep, what you're writing most likely is correct. Maybe, or probably maybe easier as well. But for what I know previously, yes, probably is around here. Yeah, chick leaders. Oh, mm. Yep. Yeah, you're doing a good job, but there's still some mistake here. Yep, that's the one. Yeah. Um, that's the one. Okay. Yeah, you can fill it up. Yep. And you can fill it up. Yep. And yeah, that's the pseudo codes. So first, what we do for that, we read the input from the user, and we check how many hours that the user works. And we write calculate function. Yes, you did that. And then we receive the input and put it into the calculate function, and then we print out the output. But most likely for this simple and easy program, I wouldn't write it. I wouldn't write a function for it. You can straight away do the calculations. It's okay. So in summary of what we're learning of today so far of section 3, we learned the program structures, right? any conditions and Boolean expression, and we write Boolean expressions and relational and logical operators. We do selection loops and nested structures. I've been helping you and working with you to write most of the code. Do you have any question of today's? Yeah, I think so. Should be fine. And I saw you write the the second questions correctly, and just need some I have add some corrections only. Thank you for attending section 3. Thank you.